evening. It is Elizabeth with Run with Hooks and Yarn. You can find me on all the socials as Run with Hooks and Yarn or Elizabeth Wren Owen. Hi, haven't seen you in a couple days. It is the Thursday, December the 11th, and I haven't seen you guys since Sunday. I don't really have a reason other than didn't feel like it. I haven't opened any Advent since then, so I have all of them here to open with you. I also have not knit anything since probably Tuesday, because every time I pick up my needles, my hands hurt. Like they just don't feel good. So I did start a new crochet project because it's what I wanted and what my heart wanted, and that's why we craft today, is because it makes us happy, and we don't do it if it doesn't make us happy. So, have not drank any tea, have not opened any Advents. So we still have 4 teas that are already open. And today we are going to open 4 more. And I'm not drinking any coffee tomorrow, I'm going to be drinking tea. All right. So I've already got it kind of prepped over here. Let's go ahead and open. Let's see, we would open Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So 8 is a jasmine tea, a green tea with jasmine flowers. And it says, a tree as wide as a man's arms grows from a tiny seed. Move on to number 9. I like that saying. It's a loud, how do you say that? TZU? Loud zoo? Something like that? All right. So the 9th says, there is nothing as delightful as resting one's consciousness. And it is a detox tea. Okay. It's all in French. So here's a Scandinavian detox is a delicious infusion combining the detox benefits of birch with antioxidant properties of Scandinavian berries for a protective effect on the body, all in a sweet, fruity blend. I'm kind of looking forward to this one. Day 10. Ooh, it's Blue Mountain. It's a black tea with strawberry and flowers. That sounds delicious. Yeah. And the little card saying says, the question is not to know what is the meaning of life, but what meaning I can give to my life. The Dalai Lama said that. And then we're going to open day 11. So we'll have all of the teas open, and we'll start drinking them here. I'll probably go have a cup in a little bit. Oh, I'm gonna guess it's this one because they all kind of moved around a little bit. So this is, it's called Tea of Wonders. It's a green tea with caramelized almonds and pistachios. And it says, to travel without meeting others is not to travel, it is to move. That's pretty good. Gotta have purpose. We gotta have purpose in our life. Sometimes we don't know what that purpose is, but I don't know about you, but I eventually figure it out or find something else to do. All right, so we've got tea. It's all opened. Now, I've already pulled out the boxes for, I think these are going to be backwards for you, from the one that Christopher got me. I'm going to guess, just from the way these sound, these are all yarn. So remember, we have white, green, red, black, brown, and blue. I think there's another one in there. There is another one in there, but I don't remember what color it is. We'll go through them later. Anyway, let's get to opening. So here's day 8. Ooh, it is like a mustardy yellow. This one's really pretty. What do you think? Christopher's getting ready to leave and he's sitting right on the couch. What do you think?
Ooh, I like it.
Mustardy green, mustardy yellow, yellowy green.
It is moss green.
It's moss green is what I've now been told.
Or ugly egg green.
It looks like someone started a chain with it. Oh no, it just needs retwisted. Never mind. So that's 8.
Elves.
It's the elves. The Christmas elves. Day 9 is another brown, but it's dark brown. Almost looks black. But it is a dark, dark brown, like a chocolate teddy bear brown. I still have no idea what I'm going to do with all this yarn. So that one's really pretty. I really like that one. Now let's open number 10. It's probably yarn too. It is. Oh, it's another minty green.
I like it.
I think this is the second green we have now. That's all right. I was kind of hoping we'd get something other than just yarn in one of these.
Maybe.
All right, and now day 11. It's yarn too.
It's yarn.
Ooh, this is neon.
Yellow.
It's not showing up on the camera very well, but this is like neon. Go ahead. Yeah, it's like a neon yellow. I don't know if that actually helps or not, but yeah. Neon yellow. All right, so we're cooking away on the yarn.
UV flashlight.
He has all sorts of little gadgets. I call his belt his go-go gadget belt because he has everything on it. Always. And if he, like, for some reason doesn't have one piece of something that he usually carries on his belt and he goes somewhere, guess what he needs? That one piece that he didn't take on his belt that day. It's kind of ironic.
Always be prepared.
All right, so we've got this one opened now. I just ripped the box a little bit.
It's all right. It's cardboard.
It's cardboard. I think there's a stitch marker in here somewhere.
Maybe.
Hear it? All right. Now, the big advent. The Whoville Christmas by Fiber Seed. I have not touched this since Saturday. Oh, Friday. I haven't touched this since Friday. So it's still have Friday's color here. Saturday is the Lorax colors. Sunday was Clover from Horton Hears a Who, that pink and white. So let's open the rest. All right, so Mondays is Horton from Horton Hears a Who. Oh, and this is a beautiful gray. A tonal gray.
It is pretty.
It's got some soft, cool tones in it. That's really, really pretty. Lindsay, your advent is beautiful. Lindsay is on Instagram as the Fiber Seed, but I'm not sure if she is anywhere else. She also does have a website, and you can get on her mailing list too. They have new colors or rainbow soup colors every month or so. And the rainbow soup are colors that her kids come up with, and they're super beautiful. Back to this, day 9, which was Tuesday. I keep looking at the calendar over here because heaven forbid I just can't know what day it is.
The 11th.
And this is Mr. Brown and Mr. Black from Hop on Pop. Ooh. It's black and brown. It's like chocolate with dark chocolate.
Brownies.
Brownies, yeah. This is going to make this crochet northeasterly look so beautiful. You know, when I get around to, crocheting it all up. All right, so the next one is Slow Joe Crow from Fox and Socks. Ooh. Ooh. This is like a blue, gray, black. It looks kind of green on camera, but all the green that you see is actually a blue. Look how pretty this one is.
Ooh, I like it.
Yeah. This would almost be like good for a whole, like if you got a whole skeins to do like a sweater in. Like a moody, simple sweater.
Yeah.
Or hat.
It's like a gunmetal gray.
Yeah. Get out of my brain. He's always getting in my brain. And then day 11. This is Mr. Fox from Fox and Socks. Oh, this one's bright and fun. Look how bright and fun. It's like neon rainbow-ish. It's beautiful. And when it goes right up next to these, how pretty is that going to be? I don't think any of hers have any, hers aren't usually reactive.
Correct.
Well, not like
my scarf.
Not like your scarf or anything. He likes all the UV reflective yarns, so yeah. Just have to cake these up and start adding them. So that is all the advents that have been opened. Wow, we went through that pretty quickly. I'm going to show you the project that I started. I'm going to show you the yarn. So I had said earlier that I haven't knit anything since Monday or Tuesday. I can't even remember. But every time I pick up my needles, it makes my hands hurt. Hold on. And we're back. He just left, so he wanted to say bye. Anyway, let's get back to what we were talking about. When I pick up my needles, my hands hurt. I have had zero enjoyment from knitting this week. And I don't do that. Like, the whole entire reason that I craft is because it brings me joy. So that is why, like, when something doesn't bring me joy anymore, I don't do it when it comes to my yarning. Like, it just doesn't happen. I'll put it down, and then if I decide next week or next year that, hey, I don't want to make this anymore, that's why I've got a ball winder and a Swift if I need it. I'm not going to work on something that doesn't bring me joy. So the knitting, it's not so much that it's not, and it's not so much that it's not bringing me joy as it's just not enjoyable right now. And a lot of it is because once I start, like, I'm a continental knitter, and I like to use 9-inch circulars for all my socks, which, if you remember, I'm doing 4 pair of socks, a hat, or 2 hats. 4 pair of socks and 2 hats. So all small, round. Like, every time I pick it up, it hurts right here. And it just doesn't feel right. So I just haven't done it. So I decided let's go stash diving and let's see what we have. And I found some Sorella yarn. I'm just gonna pull out one of each of the cakes, or one of each of the hanks that I'm making, and show you the pattern. So I am making the Rye Bread Cardigan by Linda Sutka. This pattern is available on Ravelry. It is a paid for pattern, so I will not be giving any more details other than that, like stitch counts or anything. It is a DK weight, but it is written as fingering held double. So I guess if you wanted to use DK weight, you could, but I am using fingering weight and I'm holding it double. I have wanted to cast on this crochet sweater or cardigan for probably 4 years. I never had the gumption to do it. I've made the rye bread sweater, and it's beautiful and it's comfortable and it's squishy, and it was a very quick make, and I thoroughly enjoyed making it. I actually started making a second one, knew I was going to run out of yarn on that second one, and it sits upstairs not finished because it's in timeout because I don't have any more yarn to actually finish the second sleeve and then seam it up. So I'm trying to decide if I'm going to find a completely different color and give it, like one of the sleeves is going to have a pop of color, or if I'm going to rip out both of the sleeves and give the sleeves, I don't know. But she's been up in project timeout for probably 1.5 years. But anyway, so the Rye Bread Cardigan. I am using Sorella yarn, and this colorway is called Neverland. It is from their Disney collection. I think this is the second run of the Disney collection, and I am using it on her gold stellina base. So this, I'm holding double for the body of the cardigan. And then on all of the ribbing, instead of doing it all this, I am holding this color, the Neverland color, with Givenchy. And then this is also the gold stellina base. It's a 75-25 wool nylon gold stellina. I think I have 3 of these total, and I have 6 of these total. But I wanted the ribbing to look just a little bit different. So I've got it started. I've got my bottom ribbing done. I'm also using one of my favorite Furls hooks. It's purple and green. Who doesn't love some purple and green? Also, I cannot remember what collection this was from. If anyone remembers what collection this is from, put it down in the comments. I'm thinking maybe the Downton, but actually no, because the black with the Downton collection was black tie. I don't remember. So if anyone remembers what it is, please put it down in the comments. All right, so here I've got all kinds of stitch markers in it because, well, we're doing crochet and I can't count, but here it is. Actually, let's just show you this way. So you can't tell too awful much, but the ribbing is done with the blue and the black held together, and then just the blue on the body. I've done 3 rows on the body, and I'm getting ready to start some of the patterning. This is crocheted in pieces and then seamed up the side. So I've got all my yarn in here in this cute little bag. Put it back all together, because if I don't, I'll just lose it. But I've got it in this, it's actually more like a little bucket. It's the same bucket that has my Advent socks. Yeah, so this is the project that I've been working on. I actually haven't really worked on anything yet today. I was busy at work. I had a lot of stuff to do. We just had one of our team members go on maternity leave. She is having their baby next week. So she's taken a week off before so she can get everything prepped. So if this is your thing or you care to, send Morgan and her family some love and some well wishes. Because they're gonna have a whole brand new baby next week. I'm sorry that I haven't been around, but also I'm not. Like I had talked about on the last video, just kind of was going through a lot, and this just didn't seem like the thing to do. I'm gonna put my mental health and my stress, like where my stress level resides, before Vlogmas or yarn or my friends or just about anything, so I just needed a couple days, and I'm really working on not being upset with myself for it. So that's what we're doing. We're not going to be upset about it. I am in a pretty good mood tonight, so I am going to make some dinner. Actually, I think I'm going to put this up. I need to make dinner and I want to make some cookies. It's only, it's like 5 o'clock. I've got time to make, I'm going to do a sausage, potatoes, and cabbage, like baked thing, because that's what we have around the house. So that's what I'm going to make. So I'll bring you guys along for that. I'm probably going to have a cup of tea. If I don't have a cup of tea, I'm going to have some water. I might have a Dr. Pepper. Who knows? I've just been kind of going through it. I put myself in some, not like bad situations, but like I get myself in funks. And I feel like it's quite evident with how often I post, and like I get all excited and rearing to go, and we do all the things, and then boom, I crash and die again. Maybe podcasting or vlogging or whatever forever is not going to be my forte, but I do enjoy talking to you guys. I'm really, really hoping that I can pick up some needles here soon in the next couple of days, because I really, really would like to finish some of these socks. I'd really like to get Christopher his Christmas socks, and I would like to have Christmas socks. But if I'm not feeling it, I'm not feeling it. So we're just gonna keep pushing forward. I have been reading Harry Potter before I go to bed. I've been reading a chapter or two. I'm still in the first book. They just got sorted. If you know, you know. And I love it. I forgot, I was 11 when the first book came out. So, like, I literally grew up reading and watching Harry Potter. So, like, it's nostalgia and it's home for me. So, like, it's comfort, and it's been helping me to sleep better, too. I haven't been reading Quicksilver because I feel like I read another chapter of it, and then I just found my Harry Potter book. And I have such massive ADD that I can like bounce between 4 or 5 books and it'd be fine. Obviously I can bounce between, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, like 14 plus projects at one time. Whatever. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get stuff ready to make dinner and make some cookies. So I'm going to get out my mixer, and I'm going to prep dinner so you guys can join me as we make it. And then maybe we'll post this tomorrow on Friday, and we'll just pick up where we left off. So I'm really grateful that you guys are all still around, that you're all still watching. I hope you're enjoying it. If you're not, sorry. If you could, please like and subscribe. That way you'll get notifications when I do post. It'll let me know that people are actually watching and viewing, because I kind of feel like I don't get very many views, so why am I doing this? No one wants to watch me. No one wants to watch what I'm doing. No one really cares. So do me a solid and like and subscribe. So I will catch y'all in a little bit. Getting some tea ready. Getting ingredients ready. Is you. And listening to Christmas music. All right, so we've got all of our ingredients ready. I am trying the Lover's Tea. It's been steeping. Oh, it's good. I'm gonna add a little bit of heavy cream to it. Or milk. But it's light, it's fruity, but not... It's black tea with apples and spices, and I think I actually threw away, yeah. So I made this one. This is probably gonna be the only tea I have tonight because I would like to sleep tonight. But I also got all of my ingredients ready for dinner and dessert. So let me show you. I make some quick cookies. Some Betty Crocker and Funfetti, some hot cocoa mix cookies, and some soft baked peppermint cookies, because who doesn't love those? We are going to do this potato sausage cabbage type thing. I might add Brussels sprouts into it and bake it all in the oven. I don't know if I'm going to add these or not, but we'll see. So I'm just gonna cook dinner and turn up this Christmas music and just enjoy. Alright, so you guys have probably already seen the making of dinner. It's right over here, waiting on Christopher to get home, and then I'm going to pop it in the oven for like 10 minutes, get everything all nice and bubbly, and the cheese all melty, and cook up the rest of the cabbage and the Brussels sprouts. So while I'm waiting on him to get home, we're going to make some cookies. So I'm going to make these funfettis. I probably should be doing this, like, you know, from scratch or whatever, but I couldn't be bothered today. So I'm just going to pour this mix in a bowl. And then it says I need a tablespoon of water. There's a half a tablespoon, so let me get 2 of these. And then I think it says 3 tablespoons of butter. So I kind of took the butter that I had used earlier, and I kind of set it on top of the oven so it would, because it says that the butter should be basically melted. So I softened it up a little bit. That looks like about 3 tablespoons, right? Sounds like a plan. So we're just gonna take it, just mix it all up. And then after I get these all mixed up and I get them in the oven, because I do have the oven preheated, I am going to make these. And they're very similar, I guess. So I'll be, I guess I'll be back in a little bit with some cookies on pans. All right, so sorry for the fan in the background. Cookies, they're not really uniform size, but I truly don't care. So we're gonna put them in the oven and we'll see them in 8 to 10 minutes. All right, so the hot cocoa cookies are in the oven. This calls for 1 stick of butter. And it needs to be softened. It calls for 2 eggs, and my eggs have been out for about an hour. They're room temperature. this away. Wash my hands. And then I'm gonna need just a little bit of water too. But I'm gonna wait to put the water in because my hot cocoa dough was a little sticky. So it's a little moist here in the house. So I'm just gonna wait because I might not need it. So here we go. So I'm actually gonna get out my whisk and whisk this butter and eggs together because the butter isn't fully room temperature yet. I'm actually gonna set it on top of my oven for a minute or so because I thought it was a little more softened than it is. Whatever. So I'm gonna get that all mixed up and then I'm gonna roll it into 1-inch balls and then I'm gonna bake it at 350 for like 15 minutes. I think I'm gonna look around and maybe if I can, I'll roll them in a little bit of sugar. We'll see. All right, so it's been like 10 minutes. Let's see how the cookies look. Oh. I'll still eat them. We're gonna put them over here on the, I made this trivet the other day, crocheted it up. Yeah. I might have put a little bit too much butter in there. Oh well. I can always make more cookies, right? All right, well, the hot cocoa cookies didn't turn out at all. They look terrible. But I found another package. So, let's try again. That I'll probably just, honestly, might just throw it back in the oven and let it get all crispy and have it be like toppings for hot cocoa. These look so much better. Yeah. So these are going to become cookie brittle when everything's said and done. Here's the final result for dinner. It looks delicious. So, they're still a little warm, but I think they turned out great. All right, so dinner has been eaten. Cookies are cooling, the last of the peppermint cookies. He made it home.
Oh, you're recording.
Say hi.
Hello. Welcome.
We are watching The Grinch. See? Obviously one of the best Christmas movies ever. That first batch of hot chocolate cookies, I baked them a little bit longer, then I put them in a bag and kind of crunched them all up. And Christopher had the amazing idea of putting it on top of ice cream. So that'll probably be our snack later. But we're just going to hang out. It's like 8:20. We've been up since what, 3?
Yeah.
3 or 4 this morning. So we're just going to hang out and go to bed. So have a good night.